Hello guys, Manfred the mirror repairman is back. Yeah, now on my second car. This is here my Mercedes, and a while ago, unfortunately, this happened. This wasn't my fault, actually. It was an unlucky accident by a person who was working at like a department store, and he moved some goods between my car and the next car, and unfortunately, because it had a bit of a slope, he crashed this stuff into my mirror, and that resulted in this, which isn't good. And this has annoyed me ever since. Now, he was very sorry. This shit can happen to anybody. Nobody does that on purpose. And so yeah, it's all fine, but I need to get this fixed because this annoys me when you see double. It's really not great. I will also fix this cracked turn signal, which, if you watched my Toyota Hilux video, I also fixed on my Hilux on the same side. So I'm getting quite the expert on this, huh? Well, not that I want, but I have no choice. So here is the turn signal. Now again, this wasn't the guy's fault. This was already cracked when I bought the car. It's not expensive, and now that I will replace this whole mirror glass, I can try to replace this turn signal along the way. So there is, however, a difference between facelift cars of the 211 Mercedes and the non-facelift ones. Let me show you. So mine here is the facelift, and as you see, it has such a, how do you say, like with all those little latches, well, a mirror which has those little clips in it. So I think what it is, it just plops on like this. So make sure you don't buy the wrong one, because I almost did buy the wrong one because I thought they were the same, but they're not, guys. So I did not find a tutorial anywhere how to remove this thing, which is great, isn't it? So I'll just, it's already broken. I don't have to be super careful. I'm gonna just try to pry it off, because from the looks, these can be, or should be able to pry. You should be able to pry them off. So then this housing needs to go, and then hopefully we can get this thing removed. So I moved the mirror all the way down as far as it will go, and as you see, there are all those little plastic tabs which you have to pry off. So as you see here, I pried off those plastic clips, and it already came towards me quite a bit. So as you see, it wants to come out, and it will come out like this. Maybe if you don't have a cracked mirror, take a little more care, because this is quite a flimsy little unit, so this might just break by forcing it around too much. So just be cautious a little bit, but in my case, again, it doesn't matter, it's cracked anyway. So yeah, I'll try to pry this off one by one, or just all together. So this is how it looks from the inside. Came out, no problem at all. Very good. So now we unplug here those two wires which go to the heating of the mirror. Pretty simple. So now this can go to the trash. Well, keep it around as a souvenir. I don't know. So how on earth do we remove this whole shell then? So I did a bit of Google research, and on a Mercedes forum post they said you need to remove the motor. So I did with those 3 torque screws, and now let's see if that will make it better. There it is. Yeah, I'll unplug it in a second. I'm just gonna see what good does this do now, because it's still very sturdy. Probably this can now be removed or whatever. There is the motor. It's quite compact unit, look at that. So guys, I got this plastic piece off, and I'm pretty sure I cracked it off right there. Or was it already cracked, because this came off pretty darn easy, but I don't know, maybe I broke it. But now Yes, as you see, there are 2 more torque screws, so that will finally, or well, 3 maybe, there's another one there, and that will hopefully make it release the back, and then we can take this thing off. So yeah, this little piece was hiding those 2. Well, there's another one there. Maybe 4? Jesus. I'm just gonna unscrew all of them and see what happens. Maybe only those 2. I'll start with those 2. Good. All 4 are removed. Let's see what happens. Ah, yeah. Wow. This thing is really secure. 4 screws. Wow. So here are the inside of the mirror. There's really not a lot left anymore of this mirror. I really hope this can help out some of you guys because it's really not clear. I'm gonna have to investigate further. There's another one in there. Well, that makes sense then. They're all the same length, by the way. Just to be safe, I'll unplug this there. Or yeah, it's probably a good idea if I do that. That's the plug for the turn signal. There it is. I didn't expect that I'm gonna take apart this whole mirror. Yes, but how? I see where the screw is for the turn signal. But yeah, it doesn't help me anything if I can't get if I can't get this thing off. Haha, I did it, and it didn't even take that long. What I did is I moved it back all the way so that this piece where it was constantly hitting against moved here where there's free space. Then I moved it up like this, and then as you see it gives way, so you should be able to move it out of the way, in theory anyway. You know what, guys? We're gonna be ghetto. We're gonna just remove this while this is hanging like this, because I feel if I remove this entirely, I'm gonna sit here for 2 hours getting it all through there again, and you know what I mean. So there's enough access to this screw, which is the one which we need to unscrew. This one has already been unscrewed from the zillion others we already unscrewed, so this is the one remaining one. Yeah. There is this darn thing. Wow. Comparing this to my 2017 Hilux Revo Toyota, way worse, way more work, way more intense, but here it is, it's doable as you see. When you know how, it's actually okay. Yeah, they look similar. This one looks way worse and has water in it. But yeah, it should be okay. Yeah, it's got a nice rubber seal, which when this one is completely dried up after all the years. All right, then back in it goes. So it's gonna try to do this like that, and there it is. That's all we did this whole hassle for, to change out this turn signal. So I want to show you all the things I removed so far. So the motor, this plastic piece, all the screws along with it. Then of course the mirror glass, the housing, and now all that needs to go on, well, in reverse order. So first this screw, then put this back into place, then put this piece back on, put all the screws back in. Now please don't forget any, reminding myself to not forget any. And last but not least, the mirror glass, or well, motor first and then mirror glass. Let's do it. I'll update you along the way, but should be okay, should be fine. Managed to get the housing back into its position. That took a bit of persuading with hitting it in various places, and then it finally snapped into where it should go. Now bezel comes back on, and yeah, don't forget to plug in your turn signal. So you want this to work, so don't forget to plug this in. So now this comes back on. Now now the two torques which are getting blocked by the plastic piece. So there are 3 screws which hold in the motor, and those are all in the middle. So I'm gonna assume those are those 3. Yeah, pretty sure. So there's another one there, another one there, another one there. So yeah, plenty of stuff. So now it is, I think, time for our motor to get back in. No, actually no, that was wrong. Sorry guys. The motor comes next, but first the plastic cover piece. All to it, really. Ugh. Why is this motor so damn dirty? And where did that cable go before? I should have... Ah, crap, I should have noted that. Like this. Oh yeah. Here we go. Stay. Ugh. My screwdriver is in there. No! Fucking hell. Didn't even notice that. But that would have been a disaster if that stays in there. Come on. Now the magnet is in there too. You gotta be fucking kidding me. I'm such an idiot. I'm such a fucking idiot. Oh man. Avoid this, what I just did, guys. There it is. This damn thing. That's what you get for using iFixit screwdrivers on cars. Don't do it. Okay, so before I put the mirror glass back on, I want to check out if the turn signal actually works. There it is, shiny new turn signal. All good. Now mirror glass can come back on. I should have checked that before and all the screws went in, by the way. So maybe do it before, not like me wait till the end and then be maybe surprised that it doesn't work. And then get pissed and throw things around. You don't want that. So make sure you do it before. Put this piece in where it belongs. I hope that works out. Of course, it has to stay exciting till the end, guys. I'm just gonna take my time. Eventually I'll get it done. So there it is. It is installed. And this is one of those things where patience is key. Just don't get too frustrated. Take your time. Eventually it will pop right on and then it's okay. So it does feel a bit flimsy, but I checked the other side and it's just as flimsy, so it's probably okay. So now I'm gonna try if it still moves, in all the positions, which is important, obviously. This fucking mirror made my hand a mess here. See if that's working still. Yeah, it's still working, guys. Very good. Very nice. Down also works. Up works. Everything works. And I don't have a cracked mirror again. Isn't that amazing? So here it is, guys. If you want to replace a mirror on a W211 Mercedes, that's how you do it. Probably not the best video in the world to follow as a tutorial, but yeah, guys. It works. Everything was successful. And I'm very glad about that. See you later, guys.